Alright, so I'm going to give you a little tour of my backyard garden space. And then also up front, so we'll cut back. Let's see. These are all different peppers, and I don't know exactly what kinds they are. They all got mixed up, so they're kind of mystery seeds, but I've topped them and done some pruning on the bottom. But this location doesn't get a lot of great sunlight. There's a big tree. And then back here, you know, the sun sets out that way. But does well enough. So I've experimented with all different sizes and types of pots. Smart pots, plastic, wood. And this is what we got. So a couple different kinds of peppers. This one just looks fantastic. After I pruned the bottom up, it just swole up huge. These guys, man, confirmed the plastic 1 quarts. Miserable thing to plant anything in my opinion. The smart pots are kicking ass. So, parsley. This looks like a serrano, I think. This is a pot that Karen gave me, my next door neighbor over here. She's a sweet lady. And I just threw all the dying ones in there. And some of them have revived, so who knows, maybe we'll get a couple peppers. That's parsley. I thought it was cilantro. Turned out not to be. Whoops. This one's pretty immature as well. Banana pepper here, I think. Not sure on that one. Serrano. That's another one that was dying. It was in one of these plastic pots, but I took it out because just nothing grows in those things. These are aerated, or it's like fabric, so it breathes outside and the roots take hold. Those are strawberries that were dying, hanging on the tree because they didn't get enough sunlight. So I just threw them on the ground, cleaned the root balls out, drenched them. They seem to be coming back, but it's about the end of the season, you know. They're just now starting, so we'll see what happens with those. This one's cool. I thought I was growing goji berries. I mean, I threw some in the pot, and I know those are down there. But this thing, man, I don't know. I think it's like a freak mutant hybrid goji. Or maybe it's a weed. I don't know. Strawberry. I've been cloning master plants off of it. Right there. Just sticking them in water. The runners. A couple of them are brewing there. Now the tomatoes, they need some work pruning. I'm just getting to that, but I'm running out of daylight. So it's been different growing them in pots. I mean, it works, but it's a lot more maintenance for sure. And you really got to keep on top of like everyday growth because the pots start to tip over, and I had to put rocks in the bottom of some of these. This is a cool. I think this is a Thai fire. I'm not sure. It's a really hot pepper. Tomatoes getting a little wilty, but see, I put some rocks down here, weigh it down. But yeah, so this is the front, or the back, I'm sorry. I got some various cherry tomatoes. This is a glacier big bush. And it's funny, they are pretty rock solid plants. I mean, man, things are strong. They look healthy. They feel like, I don't know, feel cool, leathery. And they're growing nice tomatoes. But I pruned them in a couple wacky places that I shouldn't have. I didn't really think through the way this thing was going to grow. So I got some work to do. This one, I just cut all the bottom out and decided to stick it up like a V tree. These cherry tomato bushes are pretty sweet. They've been putting out so many I can't keep up. This one's rotten. But holy smoke, there they go. Yeah, they're just cranking them out. every other day. Yeah, and then I did some combined pots. I'll show you the front, which is way better. This one, I kind of forgot about this guy and he got neglected, so everything died. But you can see my attempt was a couple of peppers down there with the tomato vining over the top, using this little trellis thing. It was a failed experiment, but there's a couple tomatoes. But I got some combined peppers in a 7-gallon pot in the front that are doing great. So, man, too many. All right, this is my neighbor Karen's just random box, and so we stick all of our things that we want to clone and try and replicate or root out in there. That's just a cherry tomato. I cut the top off one of these bushes and stuck it in there. Ooh, let me show you this pepper. This one's looking real nice. This one, it's using these huge, I don't know what it would be, probably 7 to 10 gallon boxes that I built that I was growing my marijuana plants in, and I transferred this pepper into it. And I don't know if it's the nutrients or what, but man, it's in full shade and it's rocking. And this is a tropical plant. I mean, it should be getting more sunlight, but I don't know if it's this little, I don't know, but it's doing great. I stuck a couple onions in the back of it. These guys also failed experiments. There's some onions in that back box, but it's not deep enough, not really big enough in the season, not long enough. Chives in the middle, cilantro on the side, which that was a huge success. And, you know, now I got all these seeds, so I'm going to just replant them. Mint bush, and some various lettuces. I just threw it in like a 7-gallon. Threw a handful of seeds in there, whichever ones won out. So now we're down to some good size. Yeah, I don't know, I can pick a garden salad once a week real easily. Have tomatoes, chopped up green onions, peppers. So now I'll take you to the front. Alright, so up here, got a couple different light locations I'm testing out. It's purple basil. It's spicy. It's cool. That's habaneros. See them popping out right there. This is my favorite though. I don't know exactly what kind it is, but it's Thai something. It's like Thai fire, I believe. I'm not sure. But man, it's a cool looking plant, and it's got these like hairs growing all over. It's really resilient. You don't have to water it hardly at all. And then this is my front row. So we've got more, just a whole bunch of pepper plants lined up. I believe it's mostly serranos and banana peppers, habaneros, whatever those Thai things are. Here's a couple of them coming out. Oh, hopefully that focuses. Yeah. Cool looking. And this is the combined pepper pot. I mean, this thing is done fantastic. And everything is jiving. Banana peppers have been putting out for a while. You know, it's just the base, it's the size of the base. And they seem to be playing nice with each other, so. And up here, one more pepper, all pruned up and topped. These are goji berries. So I just threw one seed in there, and that's what came out. Same here. I'm going to let the strongest one win out. Battle Royale. It's a blueberry bush. Kind of disappointed with the overall growth here. Things crawling. It's been in since March. You know, it was just a twig with a base of roots, and it's taken all summer till August, and this is what we got. So I'm letting this guy hang out there too. I don't know what he is. This is another big bush tomato. That one I just picked like 3 off of yesterday. These were indoor cucumbers that I just had to transplant, and they got put out way too late. But if they would have been out earlier, man, it would have been a great plant. Same with those. They kind of got torched by the sun from transplanting too quickly. But they got flowers all over it. They're pretty. It's cool. It's columbine. I got the powdery mildew. It's in a little bit of a shady spot, but you can see the middle of it coming out. It's awesome looking. I think dianthus. Can't remember what those were. Those things suck, man. Took forever to grow. Bloomed for like 4 days and then died. Looked like shit. Pardon my language. That's cool perennial. I don't know exactly what it is. And these are Jen's flowers. More of those things. Cherry tomato. This guy's been fun because started him indoors. Just got too spindly and tall. So I took it outside, left it in the same pot. And now it's like kind of propped up on this thing. But man, it's just cranking them out as well. Too many. But I guess that's a good thing. So, oh yeah, this is a cherry tree. I didn't do that. I was just here. The HOA put it in. But yeah, that's my outdoor garden. 2014. Hope you enjoy.